BluntCut MetalWorks, March 3rd, 2026. I'm testing the new design for a hybrid axe bit that can be felling, chopping, and light splitting. And so I will use this cold steel trail bars as a test platform, and with the bit. Here is the original trail bars, and I thinned it out to about 17.5 or so. Bevel with about 20 dps edge, and when chopping extreme hardwood, the hardness is not strong enough to withstand it, and the thickness here for wedge in here is about 8 millimeters here. So here the bit. So the test bit is going to be a little deeper and also a little wider. Here it is. It's very thin and have a little wing here. It's all more like this Colin axe, which is a lot, and they have a little wing here, so that's for chopping. And this axe is extremely convex here, which of course convex, a lot of convex, meaning that they won't able to wedge the chip out, but at the same time they cannot penetrate deep. So to fell an axe need to be penetrate a lot deeper. The geometry here is as thin as I say for a functional axe would be. And let me move it so I can do. And I don't want to be carefully in. So you can see right there, it's 15. So it's a very nice, and because it's more of a hybrid all-purpose, and preliminary testing, this wing right here, the wedging part is not thick enough. It would be better if each side have another 2 millimeters. So the edge here would be thicker, would be maybe, and so the depth. So depend on the wood, whether or not will get sticky or not. Anyway, it's sharp, plenty sharp. I will chop from mostly seasoned wood, from Douglas fir to some really soft, and some very hardwood. In this case, it'd be blue gum, and see how it performs. And I will leave the steel spec as a mystery for now, because I might want to do part 2 and review what the steel is. What you're looking at is, I would probably can say is the, not a, the most unique axe bit exists out there. When I make more of it, then it won't be D, it will be A. But anyway, welcome to guess, given that it will survive the test in the first place. All right, I will take the camera out to the side of my house and do tests. If part 2 got made, then it will be out in the outdoor, and we chop blue gum, that for blue gum or some other green stuff, so that we can see, yeah, it's hybrid or purpose. I'm sure that it would work well. I want to redesign this, have a little bit better. Here's some of the wedge bits right here to wedge a lot more so that it won't stick. All right, see you in a bit. 4x4. I've been sitting around. I washed the block, some sand off, and so anyway, kind of hard to. I do one hand chopping, so. You can see they're not sticking at all. But this is, again, I mean, this end here, I don't think stickage will be a problem with much. And I just, this is fairly semi-green or wet. It's not seasoned. So, and with a thick bark here, it might, there's a little stick to it. But again, it's just, a little bit harder, more deliberate. This is sycamore. Actually, I got a small piece of oak here. It's too small, but oh well. I will try to chop it. It won't be a problem chopping that little one. I got a small piece of sycamore here. And this thing is, the wood is not very hard, but it's very bouncy. So unless it's sharp, by accident thin, it will just bounce back. See, when it's sharp enough, it can go right through like that. I haven't got a bigger piece here, so I don't. I will do one hand chop. This one. Yeah, when I first got this wood, the old block, with the thicker axe, it was really, especially factory edge, it's pretty bad. Now I'm going to do two hand, stand up chop. You can see it will stick because this wood is that tough, and because it's very it's like a block of hard rubber. So it's a good test. Right there. Well, this has got a rotted in the middle here, but this solid piece. So it's chopping fine. Not sure that this one in good frame or not. Let me look. Okay. So it was felling, and this is a block of wood right here. So we'll see. It goes through this fairly soft, very sticky wood. Pretty fine. Let's do mini splitting. This gap right here only a ledge, so there shouldn't be. I will sit down though. I don't have to swing that hard and standing up. It's a lot safer because there's no way for the axe bit come back to me. Well, I mean, it's sticking a little bit, but my technique is not refined yet. But let me try to kind of make it so that it was split decent job. There might be a knot or something down here. I'm not going to flip the other side because it has sand on it. It will mess up the, so I'm not going to overstrike. I'm much better. That's more proper chopping technique. So let me do this quarter using this front. Yeah, it was chopped. It was split decent job. I think this needs to be a tiny bit thicker, that's all. Okay, so now these are soft wood. And this is the one that the factory, there's a grimy sand here. So if this bit, soft bit, got the sand, then I'll better off. I'm looking for so they won't bounce so much, but it will bounce in this case. Oh well. I will maybe do that. Yeah, this is blue gum. It's quite seasoned. So take one chop, made or break kind of deal. One, that again. Now it's stick a little bit. That's why this thing needs to be a little bit more. And you can see how hard it is and how it's curly, twisting. And that's why when a normal soft steel axe chop into this and if it's thin enough, the edge will fold or just collapse. Anyway, let me turn this around and we'll check here. It actually stuck. Meaning that the axe is a bit way too thin. Well, I mean, when you have a blocks of wood that move about and sliding, it's hard to get the axe out. But basically, you have a very thin edge, go to this difficult hard wood. So I would stand up and do really hard swing, and I put something to protect the wall. That is hard and full swing. You can see. Okay, left hand swing. All right, I think the test in terms of seeing that it survived really hard glue gum, man, they're the hard. Now we'll see that how, the damage, whether it survive. That test outside there, the wind, and it's always hard to fairly smooth edge, even though I slow drag it. So in other words, there's no damage per se. Well, thanks for watching, and also guessing what steel spec this is.